Hey guys, I'm Danielle, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use GitHub Desktop. First off, if you haven't already, just download GitHub Desktop at desktop.github.com. Click download and follow the instructions. Yeah. And then once you open it up, it should look something like this. Click sign in to github.com. And I don't know why my username, my email is popping up like that. Let me just fix it. Okay, so now it should look like this. Now, this is the point where you're going to want to switch over and watch my video on cloning a repository. Basically, you're just going to click this and find your repository on the internet, paste the URL, and then hit clone. I'm just going to open up my repository right here, though. Okay, so now that you have your repository cloned, you're just going to click Fetch Origin. This is just going to make sure that everything in the repository is up to date. And you're going to want to do that every single time you open the application. And then you're going to want to find your branch. So if you're watching this video, you should have already watched the Clone Your Repository video. And if you've watched the Clone Your Repository video, you should have already watched branching and forking. So yeah, I have a branch called Danielle, I think. Danielle example. And I am going to open my repository in my preferred editor. I have it set to Typora because I'm mostly editing markdown files, but you could change your editor in preference. So you would click integrations on the left, external editor, Typora, and shell terminal. If I were to, I don't really have any other editors downloaded on my computer, else they would pop up here. Okay, so yeah, now I'm going to click open in Typora. And let's first edit an existing file. So I'm just going to add some content. Let's delete some content. Okay, now I'm going to hit save. So you could just do file save or command S, whatever you do. And if I go back to GitHub, it'll automatically update. So it'll show in red what I removed and in green what I've added. And to commit those changes, I'm just going to type in a title and description over here. So once again, your title and description are going to be public, so you want to name them appropriately, based on what you're doing. So updating new. And I'm just going to commit to Danielle example, which is my branch. And then push origin. Because basically when you make a clone, you're making a remote repository, and then once you push, you're pushing to the original repository, which is the origin. Okay, now let's try to make a new file in Typora. So I already have this thing opened. If you click down here, it'll show you, if it looks like this, it means that you're in the view of your entire repository, so I can see all the folders. Let's stay in this new folder and make a new file. So I'm going to call it example file. remove it to my new folder. Yes. Cool. Just adding some content here. Okay. And now that I have made that new file, made all my changes, saving it. And as you'll see, once again, everything I've added is in green. Shouldn't be anything in red because it's a new file. And this will give you a default title. I'm just going to keep that. And once I've done staging my commit, hit commit to Danielle example and push origin. And yeah. Okay, so lastly, I'm just going to show you how to upload an existing file to your repository. So I'm going to open up Typora. As you can see, it doesn't have any folders open, so this is separate from my repository. But let's just say heading. And then let's just save this. And I already have my other repository open from before, and I'm literally just gonna drag this over. Are you sure you want to move? Yes. And then when you open up GitHub, oh, I don't think I committed my last changes, but you can see there's a new heading file. So I'm just gonna say added heading.md. And yeah, it's as simple as that. You just hit push origin. And also, if you just wanted to show your files in your Finder, you could just hit that button and it'll just show you the folders and the files, and you can open them that way if you'd like. Yeah, so that's just about everything. If you need to add another repository later on, you would hit File, New Repository, or actually you would hit File, Clone Repository, and then URL, paste it there. But yeah, that's basically everything you need to know about like editing, committing, stuff like that on GitHub Desktop. Once you're done making all of your changes to a project and you want to open a pull request, you're going to hit create pull request, and it's just going to bring you to the GitHub website, and you can watch another video where I go through this. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.